for Your Real Champion. I call this segment a Sonny Disposition. Pam and Vincent DiMartini were happy parents of two little boys, Adam and Alex, eagerly awaiting their third child. But just before delivery, they learned that their new baby would have Down syndrome. Pam promised that she was going to bring this little baby into the world, and a month later when he arrived, she was ready. His name is Addison, and they call him Sonny. And from the beginning, he's had a guardian angel. At age 6 weeks, he had heart surgery, and the nurse was a family friend assigned to his care, and after a successful stay, he went home on Christmas Eve. Despite early intervention, by age 5, Sonny was still nonverbal. His big brother was in the school band, and Sonny was captivated by football at Conestoga High School. He liked to stand on the sideline watching players come off the field. They'd high-five him and let him try their helmets on. He wanted to speak to the players, so Pam spent all summer teaching him to say, "Good luck" and "Good game." Sonny went to practices so he could memorize players' names and numbers, then offer hugs as they left the field. Soon they'd start to throw him the football. They connected with him. One quarterback was the nephew of Christopher Burke, the TV star with Down syndrome who played Corky in the TV series Life Goes On. Beaumont Elementary had little history of children with special needs, but the year Sonny began kindergarten, there was a new principal who was a great advocate. They hired a new special ed teacher and answered Pam's request for a chair with arms to provide structure and set boundaries, and the aide came with him from preschool. He made friends easily, in particular, 2 girls and a boy who would remain his friends straight through high school. They'd explain to the other kids that Sonny just does things a little differently. One little girl wouldn't have her birthday tea party without Sonny, the only boy on the guest list. Sonny looked at school as a social event. He went to high school to learn to dance. And when his classmates went to college, he'd go and watch them play football. He turned to his mom and said, "Where am I going to college?" Well, Pam found a summer program at Haverford College that invites students with special needs to stay on campus for a few weeks. That early program helped Sonny forge his independence, and he was happy to call that his college. Not just the #1 fan, Sonny became an integral part of Conestoga football. He worked his way up from a graduate assistant and earned the title of coach, with his name now on the list with other coaches. He travels on the bus with the team, and he feels their pain when they lose. For 22 years, he's also been a super fan of basketball, and the coach brings him in the locker room to celebrate when they win. Even the umpires look for him in baseball season. Sonny's quite the celebrity. Recently, Pam and Sonny were out to breakfast. A man saw him and said, "I'm going to be coaching football with you." Everyone wants to dance with him at the local church dance, and he went on a weekend retreat at Immaculate College. All the sisters knew him. He loves the routine and structure of Mass, and the priest better not miss anything. For 7 years, he's carried the cross into church every Sunday at 8:30 Mass. Priests at Our Lady of the Assumption have been very supportive, and at the Kiss of Peace, Monsignor has to wait until Sonny greets everyone around him before Mass can continue. During Lent, he reminds everyone not to eat meat on Friday and to pray the stations. He often looks at the cross and says, "He died for me?" And when his grandmom died, he knows that she went to heaven to meet Father Medina and Pope John Paul. He's very active in Best Buddies, and he works 5 days a week, 2 days at Baker Industries doing assembly work for other companies, and 3 days in food service at Camilla Hall for the elderly sisters at Immaculata. Happy to wear his tuxedo shirt and a bow tie for special occasions. When Pam looks back, she doesn't see her life as challenging. Good things just kept happening, and she feels blessed with the wonderful people that came into her life. And did I mention her husband, Vincent, 30 years a police officer in Westchester, who also found time to volunteer as a firefighter during those same 30 years? That's the definition of bravery. And Sonny, well, he sees the glass as completely full, a source of pure joy. He lives up to his name and reminds us to live in the moment and day by day, always asking his parents, Dad and Honey, if everything's okay. In return, everyone loves Sonny, the celebrity, so if you want his autograph, you might have to stand in line. We salute you, Sonny, Pam, and Vincent DiMartini. You are real champions. Thank you for joining us this week and every week Listen to the show again on our website, yourradiodoctor.com, and now on YouTube. Send us a story of a real champion in your family, office, or community to info@yourradiodoctor.net. I would love to hear from you. Follow us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter. We thank our exclusive sponsor, Independence Blue Cross, and a special welcome to our new sponsor, Genentech, the first biotech company in the United States, and support from our sponsors, Recovery Centers of America and Rothman Orthopedic Institute. Join us next week for another very important topic, sadness and depression in teenagers. Our guest, Dr. Janice Nevins, Professor of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry from New York University. Send questions in advance to info@yourradiodoctor.net. This is your Radio Doctor, Marianne Ritchie, wishing you a happy, healthy, safe week with the ones you love. Always here to remind you that your health is your wealth.
Thanks for listening to your Radio Doctor, Dr. Marianne Ritchie, presented exclusively by Independence Blue Cross. To contact Dr. Marianne and to listen to today's show as well as past shows, visit yourradiodoctor.com. This program is a paid commercial announcement and does not reflect the views of WPHT or its management. Today's program has been pre-recorded.
Hi, I'm Lisa Thomas-Laurie. If you're on Medicare, I've got great news. Keystone 65 HMO plans from Independence Blue Cross have earned 5 stars. That's Medicare's highest rating for 2022. Some of these Medicare Advantage plans have no monthly premiums, no deductibles, and no copays for primary care visits and some prescription drugs. And all plans include dental, vision, and hearing benefits with no copays for routine exams. Medicare's highest rating, Philly's most popular plan. Don't wait. Visit ibxmedicare.com/star.
Every year, Medicare evaluates plans based on a 5-star rating system. Keystone 65 offers HMO plans with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in Keystone 65 Medicare Advantage plans depends on contract renewal. This is a paid endorsement.